Okay, welcome to a brand new series of mine. We are going to play this game. It's Hegemony. It's actually pronounced Hegemony, yeah, in European English. In American English, it's pronounced Hegemony. So there's a slight difference there. I actually researched that. So, Hegemony it is. Yeah, and this game is just excellent. I love it. I've played it about 10, 11 hours so far. Had it a couple of days, um, and yeah, really gotten into it. It's just my kind of thing, and I must thank one of my viewers, Ludo Tech, for actually recommending this to me. I hadn't even seen this one. So yeah, I've been missing out. This game was released in 2011, I think, so it's been out for a while. It's not that new, it's kinda old and well, it shows. But that's not the important part here, what shows or what doesn't. It's really, really excellent and it's my kind of thing. If you like distant worlds, you'll love this as well, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, as a Let's Player, I really need to do this. I mean, I don't give a crap about Rome 2 Total War or Europa Universalis 4 or all those new games. I'm probably going to Let's Play them, but this is my duty, actually, to Let's Play this. I feel like this game has gotten way too little attention, and it's really sad. The best part with this game is also that they are developing a sequel to it, which is going to be Hegemony Rome, The Rise of Caesar, coming out in spring next year, and it's looking excellent from the screenshots and what they've been telling us about it. It's really something I'm looking forward to. But first I'm going to do a Let's Play series about this Hegemony, the old one. It's Hegemony Gold, actually, Wars of Ancient Greece. And it's absolutely enormous, this game, really. Yeah, it's, I believe I told you, it's made by Longbow Games, a company in Canada. And yeah, very unknown. They, though, recently signed with Calypso. The guys behind titles like Tropico and really famous stuff like that, so that's going to be really good for Longbow Games as well, I think, and I'm hoping for a real success with their sequel to this one, and I'm going to be proud to do this one as a Let's Play series now. I don't know how far we'll take it. I have thought about what kind of a game I want to play, but I'm also going to tell you a bit about it as we go. As I said, I've played 10, 11 hours, something of it, so I'm not really an expert, but yeah, we are going to see what the game has in store for us. Yeah, not really an expert, but I know the basics of it. We're going to do a sandbox game, but there are lots of scenarios in here. This is the tutorial. Actually, it's really good. It's a very, very good tutorial. It tells you pretty much what to do and how to do it, but it's also a story. Philip of Macedon, the father of Alexander the Great, and these, I believe, are from the Peloponnesian War, a great struggle between Sparta and Athens. So yeah, but we're going to do the sandbox because I found that fun. I've tried it a bit before. I played as Athens, and really Athens is too large for me to control, so I have chosen if you want to call it a nation, but a faction that I think is interesting enough, and that is and which is going to provide me with a suitable challenge Sparta, of course. We don't have too much territory, and we don't have too many troops for me to handle. So, and our territory is pretty much tied together. Athens is all over the place, all over the Greek ancient world, but Sparta is more. It's like a very tied together little nation. So it's going to be easier for me to control it, and just control my resources and my troops, and just grow as a nation. We are going to do normal difficulty right off the bat. Casual is recommended for the tutorial, really, but I find it kind of the game varies in difficulty. Sometimes it's very hard, and sometimes it's like very easy. But normal difficulty is going to be what we are going to do in this Let's Play series. And yeah, let's get into the game and see where we end up. Look at the map now. This is good stuff. Yeah. Let's oh, we are upside down, I think. Let's turn the map around. I'm not going to show you the map. This is, well, this is just like in Distant Worlds. If you've seen my Let's Play videos, you know I love Distant Worlds, and this is just, it's just the same thing. And it's the kind of stuff I like. This is possible real-time strategy at its best, just like Distant Worlds. Now look, we are up here at the satellite map, or the grand like geographic map, and now we can zoom in here. Look at it, and we can zoom in seamlessly right to the faces of our soldiers. Look, even a little bit, we can even see their shoes here. I mean, it's pretty amazing. This, I believe, is the future of strategy gaming. Possible real-time strategy made like this. So what we're seeing here are the very humble beginnings of the future. Imagine this, imagine a map of Europe like this. You can zoom in to this level. A map of Europe like World War II, or the Napoleonic era, or even the Roman period or something. And when you zoom in, it's like you can see the faces of your soldiers, even the buttons on their uniforms, and all the geographic formations, mountains, cities and stuff. Imagine that in the future when we get games like that, really magnificent, and you can zoom in to the streets of your cities. Yeah, well, I'm digressing and dreaming a bit, but I think this is the future of strategy gaming. I don't think the Total War series will live up to it, but I hope these guys, the Longbow team, that they will be playing their cards right, and really doing what we're all dreaming about, the ultimate strategy game. This is the well, middle zoom level. It looks like now it looks like kind of a board game. Really informative and really well done. This game is a whole lot about the logistics of your armies and your cities. So there are trade routes going about, supply lines, and yeah. The only thing I'm really missing from this game and this system, that's a really detailed and interesting diplomacy. There is pretty much a non-existent diplomacy in this game. This is all we have. So these are our neighbors. I don't really know who these are. I can get, yeah, this is Messene. That's Messene, I bet. And Megalopolis, Arcadian League, it says there in the right hand corner there. Arcadian League, so that's those guys, and the Argolid Federation, that has to be those purple colored ones out there. So yeah, Messenia, we can't really offer much to them or get much from them. We can offer a truce, and that costs money. But yeah, so there's really no diplomacy. It's just eternal war, really, and wow, I don't really mind, but some diplomacy would have been nice, though. Yeah, so I am going to get into the game, see what we can do, and yeah, have a bit of fun. As a target for this Let's Play, I would perhaps try to conquer the entire Peloponnesian Peninsula here, or something like that. Athens, I think, should be somewhere about here. So maybe taking Athens would be a nice target for a Let's Play series as Sparta. This is really sandbox, so there are no... It's very open-ended. Maybe even capture a few islands out there. We'll see what we end up with here. Yeah, so let's get into it. First of all, do we have any ships? Do we have any naval power, and what kind of military units do we have, and where? There is also a assets list here. I haven't really gotten into it yet, so I don't really understand it yet. We have a lot of generals. Generals, you merge them with your units to boost your units. So yeah, we don't have too much army. We do have a good income, and we don't have too much expenses. So we are actually going to we're going to recruit troops. Let's see first where we have our present army. You see, your units are stacked inside the cities like this, and I think the yellow, like, chips means those are generals, and the black chip in there is a proper unit. Yeah, that should be it. So we have a few generals here. We have Archidamus and Lysander. They have portraits even. Gold mines are also very important, and these mines seem to be fully staffed. Yeah, so we have 3 mines. I don't know who of these will be attacking me first, so I'm going to gather an army around Sparta. Megalopolis seems like a nice target for an attack, though. If none of our neighbors want to come out and fight early. At least we're going to start getting our troops out and about now. So I'm moving these guys out here. Now you can actually deploy them like in Total War. Now when it's red, there's no room for them to stand in formation there. But now there is. I can even turn this about. I can really micromanage my formations, and the armies will be building later on. There's a general there. I'd actually like to keep some generals around, because they are good for capturing sheep. I'll show you what sheep are later on when we get to that. Sheep are quite important. So we just send our troops up like this. The game is paused, so it's like in Distant Worlds, it's not moving at all. So we can sit here and give orders for like an eternity, and nothing's going to happen until we unpause. Oh, let's bring that general. Oh no, we don't need to bring that general actually. Let's leave him in there. Excuse me, I'm talking too much. Messenia would be a good first target though. They have a long coastline. I was going to check for triremes if we have any boats in our cities. I do not think so, because it doesn't look like it. Then we are going to build ourselves a fleet, the first thing we do, because yeah, I think I'm going to attack Messenia. First thing I do. Let's see if we can build ourselves some ships here. You just order them. There are not too many units, and as it seems, Sparta can't recruit anything but hoplite brigades and workers, and of course the catapult. So that's a shame, because I'd like some cavalry actually, and peltasts, or archers or something, some ranged units. But we'll work with what we have. Okay, these guys have peltasts. That means if we take Messenia, we can recruit peltast units. Units, buildings and cities out of food. Yeah, it's really important to keep them supplied. Teinaron, I don't know where that is, so clicking that will zoom the map to Teinaron. Yeah, you are out of food. I don't know what to do about it, but let you starve. I'll let you starve. I think that's the plan for now. Yeah, we have generals in here too. We are going to bring this guy out to command some units here. Now you merge generals with your units. I'm going to merge him with the hoplites here. What are those? Spearmen. Spearmen aren't that good, but hoplites are. So I'm going to just right click on that to merge him. He's now going to ride out and merge. Now we build lots of hoplites here. We can see here what our manpower is, as it's in the Europa Universalis games. Each city has its own manpower, and there is a little exploit that you can use with I'm not going to tell you, but I'm not going to use that exploit. If anyone is familiar with the game, there is an exploit with manpower, and I'm not going to use it because it's gamey. Let's recruit hoplites here. Those are 50 men per regiment. The game calls them brigades, but I'm probably going to call these units regiments. So we are going to recruit 3. Actually, I think we can support that. Yeah, it's all about logistics in it, and we are going to see when we attack the other nations here, or states, not nations but states. We are going to see how very important it is. I'm not really good at managing it yet, but we'll do okay, I think. Spearmen in there. Spearmen are cheap and cheap to maintain and to recruit. But we are going to recruit units. We still have a good income and low expenses, so we're going to recruit units at our in our border areas. Um, 60 out of 60, and those were 50. Okay, we're not going to recruit more at Kardamyle. And this has already recruited for 150 men, and we are recruiting ships in here. I think you can sustain a regiment. I didn't do a ship in there. I want 3 boats, and if we attack Messenia, we are going to do a naval blockade. Yeah, I love this map. It's just it just speaks to the historian in me. This is what it looks like in history books and stuff. And yeah, it's just, and when you take over something, the borders expand into that area, so it kind of satisfies that same little nerve that the Paradox games satisfy, the map and the expansion stuff and the map painting. Now yeah, I'm digressing again, but I really love this game. I really think it's excellent. So I'm going, just like Distant Worlds, so I'm going to probably sound like a fanboy, so live with that. Now I can move this army. Hang on, I can move this about, can't I? Yeah. But I can also click and drag. Yeah, like that. I need to click the troops. But I can position them exactly where I want them. So let's set up an army here outside Sparta, but let's also set it within the supply limit. This is the supply limit of the city. And as I've understood it, the army... Oh, now I detached. We want the whole army with us. It's a bit tricky. So let's get them within the supply limit so they can get well fed. Ooh, I forgot one thing. I'd like a catapult. We have to recruit that in another city, I bet. Let's see if we can get a catapult. You have 50 out of 50. I think a catapult only needs 3 men. Nah, 6. 6 guys. Size 3, yeah, 3 units, but 6 guys, I think. I can't really read the game very well yet, but yeah, I think Messina is going to be our first target there. Let's now actually just unpause, and I'm going to unpause it like now. Look at them go. Yeah, that's how fast this game goes. And 1 hour in game is 1 year, or 1 real hour is 1 year in game. So really interesting. And there is no quicker mode either, but yeah, you'll notice that the game is full of action. Anyways, when we get to really actually, is there a pass in between here? Yes, there is. Where? There. In the south. Yeah, our troops are on the move, and our carts are going about. Really fascinating. I'm actually going to send this regiment out here. You can also micromanage the route, just like in any other game, by holding shift, clicking here, then clicking the next destination, and so on. Yeah, here we are. We can also rotate the map with Q and E, as I've learned. I like that. Guess where Rome 2 Total War got that from? So let's merge these troops with the army here. We can merge them like this, just pulling them into it. Oh, what happened there? That didn't go as I planned. Let's turn them about a bit. Get them in with the army like this. This regiment as well. In order. Oh, that moves the entire army, doesn't it? Like that. Now we have an army. We have an army. We have, well, you can even see the little general. But didn't I send one out here? He's usually in the front rank or at the back. Let's send another one. You are good enough. You're going out here to... No, you're going to be one of these. Look at him go. Now he's soon going to get off his horse and join the ranks. Yeah, there he stands. And I think we have a general in here somewhere, but I can't see him now. Really fascinating, really fascinating. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, not much is happening, so I'm going to actually move. How about that catapult? Here. Oh, now we need to pause here. Radar sighted moving into your territory. Okay, visible enemy units from Mesania. Very well. That was good, because here they come. Oh, didn't I pause? Now it's paused. A big stack of enemy troops is moving into our territory. The enemies usually do a lot of raiding. Let's check the enemy forces coming against us. There's going to be a battle. These are peltasts. There's pretty much nothing I can do about them unless I engage them with my hoplites, because I can't. They will stay behind that infantry unit and just shoot at us. So we need to move the entire stack into the pass here. No, we're going to move down here. There won't be enough room for the entire army, so there will be a bloody fight there. Don't think we have time to get there before he actually comes to Kardamule. So we are now at war with Messania. Really fascinating. Spartan Hoplite Brigade of Kardamule. We are going to move you out. Like so. Sometimes this Let's Play series won't be too exciting, because I will be doing a lot of... I mean, I love the micromanagement of the troop formations and stuff, just setting them up perfectly. We're going to set up there, and we're also going to move out a general. Kardamule is now out of food too. Really unfortunate. Let you starve a bit. How are our ships coming along? Do we have any ships? Yes, we do. We have one ship. Recruiting. Still. Recruiting. I can see by the little bars here. They should be green, shouldn't they? Well, where did I build that third ship? In Kardamule? No. Didn't I build 3? Did I only get 1? 1, 2. One there, 1. Okay. I'm going to send my ships out. No, that's not how I wanted it now. Something I moved... something now that I don't know what. Yeah, I'm messing about a bit, don't mind me. Well, we are now going to await the attack. We are going to take the fight in the these areas. But yeah, 30 minutes are up, so no action in this episode, but we have set up for a good game. We are going to attack Messenia, or rather they are the aggressors. They are coming towards us. So Messenia is in for it. I think that's his capital. Yeah, it's a star, it's his capital. So we're going to go for that really ASAP. Well, this was a good episode. Join me next time as we continue with this and see what happens when we are going to war. I thank you for watching. Cheers.